on another episode of the Black Couch Show. I am your host, Miss Bianca Dupree. You can follow me. I'm on Instagram at Miss Bianca Dupree. I'm on TikTok at Miss Bianca Dupree. So please follow me. Please support me. I love to share my life, my journey, and try to be relatable. Cut that out. I am relatable. Welcome back. So a lot has happened since I last appeared and put my face on YouTube. I am now 30 years old. I know, 30, okay. So I'm now 30 years old. I turned 30 last December, which was a month ago because now it's January. And I had so much fun on my 30th birthday. When I tell you a time was had. But before we dig into what I did for my 30th birthday, let's talk about the journey leading up to me turning 30, okay? And if you paid attention to my YouTube, stuff I've been posting on YouTube, the topics I've been talking about on my show, The Black House Show, you can, if you just pay attention real close, you can probably see differences, like maybe a difference of progression of growth, something. And I hope you do, because that's what I want to talk about, of growth. Like when you're on your healing journey and you go through a spiritual warfare, as they call it. But for me, spiritual warfare kind of sounds like, oh, we're battling in war. Like for me, that's just too much. Like, oh, it's like an overwhelming thing. Like I don't want it to be called a spiritual warfare. I like to call it like having a spiritual revelation. I think that's a better term for me. But having a spiritual warfare or a spiritual revelation is 100% real. It's real. It's that time or that period of your life where you feel like your spirit is transitioning, where you're coming to conclusions or realizations of the things that you want in your life. You're realizing that you have outgrown some things. You realize that you are no longer going to accept certain things or participate in certain things because it no longer aligns with your morals and values. So yes, so leading up, my 29th, like my chapter 29 was definitely me learning a lot of lessons about relationships, especially romantic relationships. And during my chapter 29, I was actually in a relationship. What a shocker. I know. I was in a serious relationship. You know, and if you don't know, my backstory is that I was married at one point. I was married for 5 years, and I got divorced around COVID time in 2020. And then I was single until last year, like towards the end of last year. But now I'm back single again. Okay. It's a whole look. That's another episode. We're going to take one episode, one chapter at a time. But basically, back single. But I did try to be in a relationship. I was in a relationship. It was a very serious relationship. We did live together. I know. For a moment, I was being open, guys. Okay, like I can hear you. Like, I was being very open, and I'm actually proud of myself because going from being divorced and then being single for a long time and then being in a relationship. So I was proud of myself that I was very open at this time, and I have learned a lot in this relationship since we were living together. So I have learned a lot. We were living together a little bit, and I have learned a lot. And I'm actually proud of myself because, like I said, going from being divorced, being a single for a while, and then actually opening, like 100% opening myself, like open up my space, open up everything, my energy, everything, 100%. So like go big or go home. But I'm actually proud of myself because I'm like, okay, so now I understand. I got back adjusted. I understand the things that I do want when it comes to a romantic partner, how I want our household to be, like all that came together. So I'm proud of myself. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out, which is fine, because sometimes you go through lessons and you learn and you gather that information, you collect that information, and you know what you need to do the next time or differently. So I am happy for that experience, because at first I was like, I don't know if I could share my space. I don't know if I could put myself in a situation like that again, especially after being married. I was like, I don't know, but I can. So I have that answer. I have that answer. I realized I can put myself in a situation, especially if it's a very healthy, loving situation. I can. So that was great that I realized that. So lesson learned. Okay, lesson learned. Then through my chapter 29, as a Black woman working for corporate, because right now I still have a corporate job, but I'm manifesting that's not going to last forever, okay? Because eventually I'm going to be my own boss, all that good stuff. I'm manifesting. Okay, cool. So then eventually, through chapter 29, I have learned that as a Black woman, you definitely have to protect your inner peace in corporate. Number one, you have to, there could be different occasions or several occasions where you may have to put your foot down. You have to get people to respect you and respect your boundaries, because in corporate, people can overtalk you or overlook you or try to discredit you. Yes, that has happened to me a lot. And I was like, I don't like that. And it's okay to speak up for yourself. I know that a lot of people could be scared, because I used to have, I don't know if you want to call it like work anxiety, but I had experiences where when I did speak up, then my supervisor would treat me wrong, like would treat me bad or start treating me differently because I spoke up and told the truth. So that kind of gave me like kind of work environment anxiety. I don't know what you call it. So, but chapter 29, I've learned like, no, somebody is just being rude to me, being unprofessional, trying to discredit my character, my work ethics, and I know I've worked hard. I know I've proven myself, and I'm going to speak up. And if they don't like it, oh well. You need to be more professional, like keep it professional. We wouldn't have these issues. So I've learned that in chapter 29, and accepting myself, accepting my body more, accepting the things that I don't like, the things I don't want, the things I do like, and being okay with it. And then I think about like why it took so long to get to this point. Like, oh, it's almost like when I turned 30, a whole light bulb just came on. Like I enter a room and it's no longer dark. Like the light just, I figure out how to turn on the light. That's literally when I turned 30. So I was so excited to turn 30. Like I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait. I'm so happy to be 30. It feels like a badge of honor. And honestly, it's a blessing to have turned 30, to become 30, because you don't know, like they say, life is precious. I don't like to say life is short, because timing is different for everyone, but life is very gentle, it's very fragile, it's very precious. So when I turned 30, I was just so proud of myself. I'm like, girl, you made it through the trenches. No, I'm playing. I was like, girl, you made it. You should be proud of yourself. Like, be happy. Like, you lived on this earth for 30 years. You went through things, you got married, you got divorced, you traveled, you had jobs, and you went to school and did all this stuff. So you accomplished things and you're still growing and learning. So you should be proud of yourself. So, and everybody aha moment could be different, because some people may say, well, I didn't have an aha moment until I turned 40. But honestly, I had my aha moment when I turned 30. Now, I feel like as I'm getting older, there will be a lot more aha moments. But when I turned 30, it was like, I found the light. Like, when I turned 30, I was like, I know how to turn the light on. And this room was dark for so long. And I found the light to turn on, so the room can no longer be dark. Like that aha moment. So I was so excited, and I'm excited to be 30. Some people would say that 30 has a lot of pressure, but for me, I don't feel like I'm pressured. I feel like I'm capable now. I'm more responsible now. I think differently. I think strategically. I have more wisdom. So I feel like 30, it's not pressure. It's more like, oh, now that God has built me up to get to this point, so now I feel like I have more confidence to move forward with my life and accept with the life that I'm going to have and embrace the life that I want. So, and I hope that everybody gets to that point in their life where they have a aha moment. Of course, I'm not going to say like I have everything figured out, because I don't. Like next year I could come in front of this camera. Like next year, my next episode could be something like, girl, something happened. You know, who knows? But well, all I know for now is 30 was a beautiful age for me. It's going to be a beautiful chapter for me because I'm manifesting it. But and I honestly and I hope people out there feel the same way, but I like saying like, oh, I'm 30 now. Like, I don't know, it's almost like you're part of the club, like you're part of the 30 and up club, where you're like, oh, I'm 30. Like now this is a game changer now. Okay, Bianca at 30? What? That's interesting. But I'm so happy to come to this point, and I definitely want to talk about this journey, and I want you guys to stay tuned to my show. But before that, I do want to talk about my 30th birthday. Now, I have thought about filming my 30th birthday, but I really wanted to spend time because my family and friends came. My mom was there, my sister, my best friend, my niece, my goddaughter, my other good friend was there. My family friends were there. So it was a bunch of love. First time going to cruise, we went on Princess Rivera, which they call it Princess Cruise Line for short. First time going on a cruise, I had a ball. We stopped at different cities in Mexico. Everything, the energy, like it was just so beautiful. And I just came to a realization, like life is just amazing. There's so many opportunities. There's so many things that you try. Like, you may not be perfect at everything, but at least say, oh, I tried. And now I feel like I'm unstoppable because I grew up military. At one point, I was a military spouse. So with that being said, I travel a lot and lived in a lot of different places throughout my life. But that was my first time traveling on boat, like going on a cruise. So I travel a lot by car, plane, or train. But now I'm traveling on water. Now that I know that I don't get seasick and I can travel on water, boy, now I feel unstoppable. I feel like, oh, I can go anywhere now. Now that I'm okay with traveling a boat. Because we were on the boat for a week. So I was like, now that I know that I don't get seasick, I feel like I can go anywhere, baby. Anywhere. But yeah, so this chapter 30 is gonna be amazing, and I do want to talk about trying not to put a lot of pressure on yourself there's a lot of people it's like, oh, at 30 or by this age you should have a house. And look, honestly, I don't even know if all that's going to happen when I'm 30. Now, am I manifesting all? Because I don't even have a kid, and I don't want to jinx myself, because I could say that on this episode, and who knows, like soon on another episode, like, oh guys, guess what, I'm pregnant now. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the topic. But I don't even know if there's a lot of things. Like, I'm 30, I don't have a kid, I'm no longer in a relationship, I'm single, not married, not engaged, live in my own apartment, live in my own place in California, which I'm proud of myself for that, because baby, it is not easy, but I figure out for what, I've been in California for almost 4 years, so I figure it out. But I'm 30 years old, like I said, it's just me and my dog, and who knows what may happen, because I could say that on this episode and it could totally flip the script on the next episode, but who knows what's going to happen. But I'm embracing of what's coming next, and I'm just proud of myself.